I met was so a good emo and so I no pay so and some of the doors. So there's a fata salty and the actually for there buying booster bar mixture and a Franco trading enterprise. Pachomo Kena, there is some idea, brewo. Kijuan Cassani, Erica, see you by the Padibuche, Pablo Aima, and a producer special centum. And there's UEFA Champions League. Yes. I know bad thing. We are here. I don't say they see the league phase until the first 8 will qualify automatically. Now, Momugwasi and the soccer ball player for us to meet me. And then Atlanta Club Brugge. Early kickoff at 4:45. Samsung Kairat and Real Madrid just here early kickoff for sa. You say yes. I know one thing. Because I stand more to more bed there. Bodo Glimpse and Tottenham Hotspur, Marseille and Ajax. Now Chelsea and Benfica. Yes, we are reunion. You say Mourinho and Benfica back to the Stamford Bridge. Now Atletico Madrid and Frankfurt. And we are 7 p.m. Galatasaray versus Liverpool. There is also Paphos. And in Bayern Munich, na Inter, and Slavia Prague, and so they are so at 7 p.m. We UEFA Champions League fixtures. I don't want some brewo. Now, talking of that game, I passed to Stamford Bridge, Chelsea and Benfica. Now, you say Mourinho and the manager and my Benfica or Casa ahead of the game. You say Simone, no, but Enzo Maresca and so coach at my Chelsea. Well, Enzo Maresca and somehow the two and so on and then Everton West Ham United. A boy draw or Goodison Park in Tikashan and so now West Ham a new coach Nuno Espirito Santo as the echo buy no bought the first draw West Ham ne omo twe for Graham Potter the onye coach papa bia no twe fanebo and he said Nuno Espirito Santo abano and not Forest e pamono mo twe for and so abefa West Ham or the action bako at the Akumuno. Now, I don't know, I Franco Trading Enterprise was a phone Papa Fee Franco Trading Enterprise. Sansona in Boostable Center, that's in Boostable Clinic. And I pay a momesha on the Abane Kuyipa and I pay a comfort at the amount. Now, I'm not female head across Sophie and Enche Bosomia Yuremuyano on the Black Stars of Ghana. I were 2 games this year, but I received my qualify for the World Cup. And I'll be against Central African Republic. And Comoros. Now, so game when one summer be brain. No, ye be sika hen ye boy games no. Sansa Mompania Casa to just a Bribia Black Stars be bono yam for budget NC. Enra the Minister at the Sports and Recreation, Kofi Adams, up much sika ye they cost 2 games anymore.
The bonus to the head coach remains same. The assistant coaches will remain same. The physiotherapists, doctors, and the analysts and all that remain same. The case officers, the masseur, the media, and all others remain same. And as I mentioned earlier, the incidental or impressed stroke medicals has dropped to 10,000 instead of the 60,000. We find no request for fuel whatsoever in this presentation. So the cost for the away game came to $733,000. Indemnities we have to and looking for vehicles for them and also vehicle for the visiting team. So that brought the total expenditure for our home game to $387,000. When you put this together, it comes to $1,120,000. That's 733 and 387,000.
Where the sports minister to Jafar the Black Stars of Ghana match at Barcelona endpoint homeopathic clinic so ejinemu and then pay and some that here bro na ebe ko ani makohede ekoso da sports minister in semo ano no ne na no ekoso wo bukum boxing arena na yeko bout na 11 days later boxer fee more be attributed to that particular bout about so ntinema Brenton a fee more nei Sunday they beto dwa say all boxing activities here on hold no that's sorry the honorable sports minister and a yempanifo share the national sports authority akabom the new IMC abeto dwa hwe say kwan bia so no mo beto niema ansa na boxing na san so register na so my bed nego mensa edisa ansam yachi
Sports and Recreation Ministry is a joint function of Ghana good to Ghana boxing. So, and check and now boxer, friend, and this acquisition to me a show upon the pouts in the year. Now, the number sentiment, and been 4 up to the song and a 7-member committee, penny of a down a year. Sami Captain, South and Abedici, a way Azuma, Nelson. And then you made the Arsenal. On a book of the Adams, Eddie Atuga, Sankana Boxing Authority, and Sankana Boxing, and such will be a Nesama Atuga.
Today, I'm confident that this interim management committee is equipped and capable of delivering on its mandate. Your responsibilities are clear and vital. You are tasked with overseeing all professional boxing activities, helping implementing reforms, proposing regulatory oversight modalities, and acting as the interim body for sanctioning bouts. You will also facilitate the transition from amateur to professional boxing, restructure the Professional Boxing Association, all that needed to be done.
The immediate term we are giving them is 3 months. 3 months.
We have good referees. We've had great referees. But we need to also have regular training. Sometimes the referee must stop the bout at a certain stage. You don't have to allow it to continue beyond a certain point for an athlete, for a boxer, to be punched and be beaten to the point that the person may not even be able to function in that sport again. So we need to train also some of these professionals who aid the process.
Sansu Enna, Director General at the National Sports Authority, a young Amofo Ankara, Eddie to say, Sabi Yokoya Wampawi, Omubeshe, Senabaya Ghana Boxing, Atitia Passam Nancy, Alco, Fu 1 Esu Ibicha.
The committee is tasked with resetting Ghana boxing, prioritizing safety, reforms, and professionalism across the sport. As we await the autopsy, the tragic loss of Ernest Akushi Bahubali reminds us that boxing must be a sport of courage, discipline, but above all, one that safeguards its athletes, the boxers. We must at all times act to ensure that our fighters are fit to box. The IMC will oversee reforms and implement the Kofi Adams ministerial recommendations. The IMC will sanction professional bouts and facilitate operatives. With legendary figures like Professor Azuma Nelson, seasoned professionals including past presidents, legal brains, and renowned coaches, the committee is poised to deliver the blueprints not just for boxing, but for all contact sports in Ghana. Let us honor the spirit of perseverance, discipline, and unity that has built a safer, stronger future for Ghana boxing.
And which you know, Mrs. Mikatana, your chairman, and so Ekasa HMC, Omanyaji, Omaya Dupa, Senabaya Ghana boxing, Sanada Kani, Yaji World titles, Messiah, is it.
We have accepted this position to streamline boxing back to its glory days. And I believe what I wanted to say, the Honorable Minister has said it all. And I have it on paper too. He has said everything, and we are going to implement it strongly. We take the law is law. When you go against the law takes its course.
The daughter, Ministry of Sports and Recreation, and
Well, so the cost of boxing more no IMC by Zuma Nelson Jinamu den no you be extra Mujuma de send Besiako but none other the Black Princesses of Ghana what Accra Sports Stadium to be boy match Tunisia for no more muminu to come first leg the second leg Bumanes 4-0 on aggregate my qualifier for the next round of the competition and no year qualification for the World Cup. Now next round in South Africa the day so and coach and you deal menimo Charles Sampson or the to just say South Africa about the about Vim. Almost say they want to know qualification almost and found any pair the Mbemo.
Actually, our goal, of course, is to qualify to the World Cup, but our intention is to go step by step. When we finish with this, now that we are done, then focus will now go into our next opponent, which is South Africa. I actually already even watched their first game that they scored about 5 goals or something like that. So I have an idea a little bit. Their second game, I haven't watched it yet, but we are up to the task. Our aim is to go to the World Cup. So any opponent we have, we will study them and work towards how we can outwit them.
While I know Mano under 20 now, me Mano under 17, and now Monday Nigeria at the PM so the semi-final of the Wafu under 17 Boys Championship across Ivory Coast. And Tiaberre and Besia 7 p.m. and as our match in Besia, Wabe we automatically qualify for the AFCON. It's the Chirepa Air Shady Besia. Now in club football, Commander Sane Koroko next round of the CAF Confederation Cup on a whack. And a day PM so na some match ya no bed October 24 to 26 so we can na match no be so na first leg be so fi asana koroko tukwa kopi mo Morocco and a work area kopim so kuma Sane Koroko communications director Safuduku ni nsem
ba kotoko ya wiata so said this year no ngasa ye pese e Kenyan Ghana football at the club level na ibiaka national team Vina so be ya kotoko ya na ti twasa the column organize some support him Ibrahim Jebia say Baba ya go bramaso and then Zayama abawo no ni efeni na na panifo bi o mo kan bi wo na ebeboa say next game no there somewhere between 18 and 19 between upon the favorite Baba ya sports stadium is say a bank no for there's no arm why we share ni pe bank stadium na aro me did say enumpo kan ho bi and Anthony Abatim no resource on here Penianya. It is said here, being a get me out of 2 and maybe back up. I did Baba to say the more next year.
Lawyer Safuduku Kasaba Koroko. Now, Yakanesano no Okopimo war nano Jumadia there Pem so war the Bukum boxing arena. Yes, now no thing dame I catch us Yatia mo delighted to swing no ya manako say and the other regions Montreal ya body more thing anya easy we no am be hwe bi ne mo participate bi so ane je ho kire say ade yabaye yam famra ne bebre party am nyanka every ayi month bia ne ye baako na be a feeling bebam
you mo aya di pa ade o mo ye we dey o mo for game because o mo see draft lazy game enya lazy game adwi where you see yen sapa iti na name am 2 game na ye hwe pa because o mo frame shewayo nu the wo your friend say yansa adwi pa what 2 game inti draft there enya lazy game sir.
Oh, it's so beautiful. In fact, I want to thank the organizations, especially Adom TV. What they are doing is about day drafting. It's like people don't respect the draft this thing. The way you are promoting it is so nice, and especially today's program. It's so beautiful. In fact, I thought I'm going to win, but I lost.
In Adom TV, organization very perfect. A show it's a station. It's an worry lie, no. About sports. In fact, indoor games sports in general. Some of us who are going to see many banana lele sanwa maiko ni ashameko ni state jeke ska womini anya develop game na international level.
You know your own game you say just game here to but say I own say Grofonian breed. I competition to be a me and we say obekọ nanim. Me so me say ebe sisa. Be na ma ba ma we say ano. Akonu abase yin ya betumi abomode emi ayi me koye ni enti next time no me ba no say na me ba no me di ma woni ni bibia we ba say me so ba ba.
Well, so I know the course so that Jumadi is a very beautiful event, very beautiful event. Abusu Ansani ebe kono Prudential Bank organize a 10-kilometer health walk or to say a step challenge special health work. Now, I'm going to start if you head office and work under the Remo Airport was Sunday back. I just said, when we are so now over the weekend, head of HR, Lilian Achua Sante, and then some to draw after work on Sanso, na executive head. And so, Edward Kwame, and so they can create peace. I will work on us.
So this year, we set aside 4 months as a health month. Because we realize that most people think that when you do a health event, it's a one-day event. You do a health walk, one day, one Saturday, you can just have a party and that's it. But we wanted to ensure that people develop the habits and that it becomes a culture to put your health at the forefront of your mind. So we set aside 4 months. So in June, we had our health check. It was mandatory. Every employee had to go through the health check. And then from July through to September, we did a step challenge. Now what the step challenge was that we were working virtually from Accra to Tamale. We have branches from Accra through Cape Coast and most of the regions and in Tamale. So we virtually worked from Accra to Tamale, and we had teams of 8, and each team had to do at least 3,700 kilometers. And there were those who were super serious and finished the 3,000 kilometers in a month, but most have now just finished it. And the purpose of the step challenge was, like I had said before, to inculcate the habit of moving. You have to move. It doesn't matter whether you're walking, whether you're swimming, whether you're cycling, whether you're skipping rope. You just have to move. And also to ensure and be intentional about your health. So today is the final event in the step challenge. This is where we ran out. And where if as a team you haven't reached Tamale, you're not going to reach Tamale. But most of us have already reached Tamale. And that is the purpose of the event today. And we're hoping that employees to continue the habits. We've all downloaded a specific app that we use to track the steps. And periodically, we'll go back and see, hey, how are you guys doing? What steps are you doing? How many have you done? And we are challenging each other to do at least 10,000 steps a day and also to drink as much water as possible.
And we need a lot of energy as well now. We need to come together as one family to serve our customers too well now. So I think for BPL, the family and what we want to do, and you saw how we are together now. So now we are back now. We want to send a message there to our clients. We are together now. We are trying to foster a lot more energy within the bank now. We are breaking all the silos now. Teamwork is what we need to serve our clients now. We need help.
Well, Prudential Bank, yes, almost some of the 2 journal and out to say, I know what they pa. The actually, but the actually, so I heard the BC which they be an point of a path clinic. I can one of penny and some at the bread war, free prostate scanning and a free female fertility scanning a cost so and some ketwa. More locations are holding in your offices or our class printers opposite shell signboard, Kumasi, Chronoma Boy here, Angel Educational Complex, Achiwa, Takrade, Nigeria State, Tema, Community 22, Tachiman, Hansuya, and Ashiyama and Zema. Now, from number 0244867068 and 0274234321, endpoint to Mepata Clinic, the end to chronic diseases. Franco Trading Enterprise, also number in phone papa, appliance papa fee in 0246422338 and 0555939311. Phone will be my idea fine, but bank one and papa no Franco Trading Enterprise and Tosente to papa of Franco. Makwedi is ya konkom ye de buy. Kejuana kasane Erika Siedu.